For additional materials, please see the PDF that accompanies this program. TED Books and Simon & Schuster Audio present The Hot Young Widows Club, Lessons on Survival from the Front Lines of Grief, by Nora McInerny, read by the author.
For Mo and all my hot young widows. Introduction. What this book is not: a collection of bummer stories, a definitive guide to sadness, a competition between you and me and everyone else to see who has the saddest, worst, most tragic story of all time. That last one is important. If we all took our personal tragedies and lined them up for comparison, we would find that someone always has it worse and someone always has it better than us. We'd quickly find ourselves ranking our losses against one another, deciding who deserves more sympathy, more compassion. I've heard a million times that comparison is the thief of joy. But it's the thief of grief, too. And of empathy. Comparison is a dirty scoundrel who will snatch anything you leave hanging out of your pocket, so protect yourself with one of those little travel wallets that tucks up under your shirt and requires you to partially disrobe in order to pay for your lunch. Or we can all just agree to suspend our reflex to compare, at least for the coming pages. Deal? Deal. In my regular life, I host a podcast where I talk about people's hardest life experiences. I've spoken with rape survivors, people dying of cancer, people who have lost their hands and feet, people whose entire families have died. And I've gotten thousands of emails from people who have survived or are currently trying to survive the death of their children, the trauma of abuse, or the loneliness and heartbreak of infertility. When people reach out to me to share their stories, they often say, "Now, this doesn't compare to," as a preemptive strike against my judgment or the judgment of others. They take the biggest thing that has happened in their life and shrink its significance. Why? What does the size of someone else's loss have to do with the size of my own? What is this macabre contest, a word I cannot pronounce, that I regret writing? And who could possibly win? At 31, I was a widowed mother of one. I just lost a parent, R.I.P. Dad.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?